Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I'm going to be getting into an upcoming pair of Jordan 4s. I don't want you guys to miss out on these. And yes, in this video, I will be talking about the upcoming MANIERE Jordan 4 Fossil Stone or the MANIERE Jordan 4 While You Were Sleeping, whatever name you want to go with, the colorway name or the official name they gave it. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to get into the sneaker, the drop date, the drop time, some other locations we'll be seeing for this sneaker. This isn't like an official how-to cop. I'll give a little resale prediction, but if you guys want a how-to cop video for these, let me know. I will definitely get into doing kind of a more in-depth video on that. So let's just get into the regular stuff here. If y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. It's trying to 300 likes in this video. You can check me out my personal Instagrams down below. Always buying, selling, and trading. If y'all ever need any kicks, hit me up here. I'll be getting back to DMs tonight, so feel free to hit me up. I got more times, time on the weekend, so if you hit me up, then better time. And don't forget to check us out down below, Resell Vision. You can see some of the deals we just did last night. Tons of undermarket lobster recipes. You can see lots of sizes right there. Size 7, size 8. We did a size 11. I'm also going to be doing some size 9s and 10s tonight. We got a size 12 on the way, for members. So we do a lot of stuff like this every single day. So, there's plenty of stuff to go around for everyone. You know what I mean? That's, I feel like the main thing that people ask. It's like, oh, well, like, am I going to be able to get stuff? Absolutely. We do a lot of stuff. So yeah, the answer is yes. And I'm doing more tonight. So yeah, that's really it. I hope y'all will enjoy. And why don't we get into, well, a great video we got here. I'm pretty happy since, my school week's over because I get Fridays off, which is just, I got a blessed college schedule right now. I'm just going to take it as that because I know it normally does not work like that. But yeah, I still got some work things. I'm getting off topic. Why don't we just get into this? So I'm about to start the screen recording if I'm going to be able to. Let me hold up. Okay, so we got the screen recording started right here as you guys can see. So a couple details to mention about, I'm gonna make sure this, okay, yeah, it is focused, but the main thing I want you guys to pay attention to is the screen recording. If it doesn't focus on my face, whatever, but you guys can see this is going to be dropping September 20th at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and the main location is going to be the MANIERE website and MANIERE and APB stores. Keep in mind, they're also going to be dropping these at in-store locations. So if you're near an APB store, near an MANIERE store, there's one chain I'm forgetting. I'll social status, near a social status store. Don't know how I forgot that one. That's bigger than APB, but yeah, this is just like a literal photo. I have my camera roll right here, and you guys can see. Make sure you all are ready and prepared for this because this is definitely going to be a release you all do not want to miss out on. And that's just the first thing I want to get out the way: the drop date, drop time, and the location. So basically, APB, MANIERE, or social status in store, or on the MANIERE website on 9/20, September 20th, at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Now, one prediction I do have, and I made this for the MANIERE Jordan 3. Since we see most MANIERE Jordan collaborations hit sneakers, I see no reason as to why these Jordan 4s will not hit sneakers. And I think they will make a decent amount. We saw the 3s actually had decent stock. I see no reason as to why they couldn't have made, at least a, half decent amount of the 4s. Even if they did let's say they did 25 or 30% less pairs than they did of the 3s, for the upcoming Jordan 4. Let's say there's just 25 to 30% less stock. They still would, honestly, that would be enough pairs. There would still be enough pairs to go around. Yes, these are going to flip. They're going to resell. Obviously, the demand is going to overtake the total amount of stock. But I do think that if, the stock is still pretty decent for these, they will get a little bit closer to retail. And that will be a good thing. And if you're going to want a pair of these, I feel like you might actually be able to get them a little bit, cheaper. Right now, the prices are very, very high. If you want to get these shoes early, I mean, you're at least paying $400. It's one of the main things I can say. And most resale shops are charging $700, $800, which is insane. Your boy did not have them for that. Hey, if you had hit me at the right time back then, I had some big sizes a little bit ago. We had a great price on those. If I'd known people were selling them for $700, maybe I would have, been patient. But hey, sometimes giving people a good deal, that ain't a bad thing at the end of the day. So, aside from the drop date, location, things like that, feel free to check out the earlier review too from the other day, or not the other day, but a month or so ago, a little over a month. Very, very cool pair. These are definitely going to do well. That's also the reason I kind of corrected myself a little bit, and I was like, I don't think these will touch super close to retail just because the overall demand, but if they make healthier stock, maybe in some of the smaller sizes. I think that's probably the most accurate description of what I'm thinking right now. I'm like, okay, this shoe is definitely going to flip in 10.5 plus. Or because it's in women's sizes, so think of it as 12W plus. Basically the extended sizes. I always stress that as a point. In the extended sizes, these will be a very, very good flip because I mean there's just going to be very heavy demand for those, and they're probably not going to make as much of them compared to the smaller sizes. But this is a women's Jordan 4, so I'm not saying, hey, forget, don't go for the small sizes. You definitely should go for a 7W, go for 8W, go for a 6.5W, 7. Those are going to be the size. It's a women's sneaker, so obviously over time those are going to be the sizes that go for more, just because again, ladies are going to be looking for the sneaker more down the line. Well, you know, that's not necessarily true, but I mean, again, it's a woman's shoes. You know, usually the smaller sizes are the ones that sell more frequently over time. That's what I meant to say. So, aside from that, you guys can see the shoe is going to be dropping for $225 plus, again, that tax and ship. Basically, whatever you paid for the 3s, you're going to be paying for the 4s. It's going to be the exact same. And I'm hoping that I win the raffle whenever they drop it. I'm just going to go for my personal size, since, again, I still see these flipping. Even if they make a decent amount of them, I think it'll be a comfortable flip. Think about the Violet or MANIERE Jordan 4. Those did pretty decent, and this is honestly a good pair. And Jordan 4s have a little bit, you know, steam behind them right now. I'm not saying they're hype, but Jordan 4s have been doing pretty good as of recent, even with some of the ones that have had a bit more stock, had a restock or two. Paris Olympics, White Thunder 4s, those are doing all right. You know what I mean? Like, in some places they are sitting, and I would love to know some of those locations if any are near me. You know, there's probably some near me. I really, you know, I've got enough White Thunders, so I'm good for a bit, but I know those will eventually age well. But that's how I'm feeling. You know, Jordan 4s are doing fine right now. I don't see any reason as to why these would be like a pair that goes under retail, especially since it's a collaboration too. So I think that will kind of help push it, you know, up in resale price a little bit. But I will also say this. I saw this on Twitter the other day. It might be a little bit of a hot take. I don't know if it is. I don't really think it is. Some people are saying, oh, people don't really want MANIERE Jordans anymore in 2024, or the MANIERE Jordan line isn't really hyped anymore. And I think the main reason people are saying this, because I think that's completely untrue, my personal opinion. I think people love the 3s. I mean, yeah, people are still buying the MANIERE stuff because it's good collaborations, right? Like, of course, personal buyers are still going for it. But I think what the person meant to say is that, you know, MANIERE Jordan collabs are not flipping like that anymore. But I think this one will. That's one thing I'm going to say. But the reason that also is, you have to keep in mind, is because the stock. They've been making more stock on pairs. Of course they're not reselling for as much. They're making more pairs. It's like very, very easy to tell why some of these pairs are going for less. It's like, there's more of them. And people are like, oh, MANIERE, it's dying, bro. No, bro, they're making more stock because more people want it. So they're trying to deliver more pairs to them. It's like, you know, you get it. They're trying to deliver on their promise. But aside from that, why don't we get into the resale on these? That's just something I wanted to bring up real quick because, again, I mean, this ain't... if they're dead, I would like to talk to you about these prices. You know what I mean? That's one thing I want to say, because there's been a lot of sales happening at these prices, too. Look at this. Look at the amount of people dropping 400, 500 bucks. That's not a small amount of people, bruh. And, I mean, I sold some, too, not at these... I mean, yeah, I should have been patient, you know what I mean? I'd say... You know, you live and you learn. I'm not even stressing it. But aside from that, my personal resale prediction for these, honestly, like off the retail price, with it being a little bit higher with the tax and ship and everything got to pay, I think these will probably go for around 300 to 400 bucks. Maybe some of the sizes that have a little bit more stock, we could see push a little bit below 300 quickly. But I think these will comfortably be going for 300 to 400 dollars. I think a lot of people want them. It's a good collaboration, and it is dropping at the same time as the Birdies. I don't think the Birdies will overshadow this shoe, but I think it'll be two sneakers, and people will kind of have to decide between one. That actually might cause them to go for a little bit more, because people are going to literally have to decide, okay, do I go for the Birdies or do I go for these? And if it ain't that, I mean, again, that's where credit comes in handy sometimes. But yeah, that's my resale prediction. You know what I mean? 300 to 400 bucks. I think, you know, this is going to be a really good shoe to go for. I'll do another video on the Birdies pretty soon, so stay tuned to go for that. Stay tuned for that. I don't know what I just said. But yeah, you can see these are flipping for a pretty penny right now, but they're not selling at those prices. You can see where the actual sales are happening. The asks are not where they're happening. People are taking, you know, some of the bids a little bit lower, between that $410 to kind of $500 range. That's why I'm saying 300 to 400. I think they'll probably come down another 100 bucks or so with the release approaching over the next 2 weeks, and then yeah, that'll be pretty much it. So that's what I can say. I'm and that screen recording right there. And let me know your thoughts on the False Stone 4s. I'm interested to hear what you guys think, because I know there's opinions, I guess, right now on like MANIERE and how they're flipping and things like that. But again, at the end of the day, if some of these sneakers that are really good ones go under retail for a bit, that's not going to last forever, one. And two, like, okay, then you know what I mean? It's like, it's a good personal pair. Like, all right, like, you know what I mean? I got a couple of MANIEREs I'm sitting on. It's just, it's a good personal pair. People will come back to it. It's not something to stress about right now. But also at the end of the day, like, that just shows you it is the brand delivering on what people want. So, is that a bad thing? No, it's not. So, that's it. Again, if y'all want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. 300 likes on this video. It's a basic goal. If we can get it, that'd be great. If not, it's not the end of the world, you know what I mean? I'll be back tomorrow, so that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? But don't forget to check me out. My IG's down below. If y'all need any kicks, just, you know, feel free to hit me up. I'll be getting back to DMs tonight, because I do have to do some stuff, keep in mind in resale vision, because that's priority #1. So I'm going to be making sure I get some tracking to people, and then I'm going to do some more deals tonight. So I got some things to do. And then there was one more thing I was thinking of. But yeah, don't miss out the WYWS giveaway we're going to be doing in there. And then again, it's sneaker deals every single day. So if you're looking to pay less for, hype kicks, get in there. That is what we do every single day for our members. And yeah, you heard me there. So don't miss out on that giveaway. Probably coming soon for the birdies. So yeah. Well, I have to still decide if I'm going to let the person choose their size. I'm really thinking about that because big sizes are still at $1,000. So yeah, not gonna do that. Honest answer, as I told you last video, I can afford to just give away $1,000 pair of kicks. So sorry. Newsflash. I don't think that's that's not surprising. All right, that's it. I don't have too much more to say. I think I've gave in all my notes here. You can check out anything I just told you down below. Any of the useful stuff. Hit me up for kicks. Deals, things like that. All right, that's it. I've said enough here. How long have I been talking for? 12 minutes. All right, that's not that bad. I'll be okay with editing this later. I'll catch y'all next one tomorrow. See you guys then. Peace.